Hello everyone, welcome back. So, this is our part 2 of day 3, in which we will learn about some more components. And this series is Inventing Stuff with Ardino and Tinker CAD, and it is by Sanyok Arora. So, this was the circuit of the part 1. This was the code for that. So now let's go back and let's click on create new circuit and learn about the new components. So I told you about the digital pins and how to use them. Now I will tell you the analog pins. So I told you that ground, it is used for connecting the negative terminals of a component. But this 5 volt and 3.3 volt is used for connecting the positive terminal according to its requirements. Okay, so now we will be dealing with analog pins and digital pins both. So first I am taking out this breadboard. So this is a breadboard and is also a very useful component. So you can see there are many rows and it is divided into many parts. So here you can see I am just dividing the parts. Okay, wait, let me divide it in different colors so that it would be easy to identify. Okay, so here I have divided all the parts. So this blue colored part, the part with the blue surrounding, this is the side corner. And you can see when I take the mouse pointer near to it, then a horizontal line comes. So that means that this row is divided, connected horizontally. So if I connect the positive or negative here, then it would pass horizontally everywhere. So like suppose I only connect the power supply here from these two pins, and I connect the components in any of the further pins, then also the component will work. Now comes the red and the yellow part. So this red and the yellow part, you can see when I take the mouse pointer near to the pins, they comes horizontally. So these are connected horizontally with each other. And these pins are also very useful. And you can see this plus minus signs. So this is only for our help. It does not provide us any electric supply, current supply. It is just for our help, that if we connect a power supply, then we can just connect the negative and positive terminal here. So and we can connect the components as well, like that only. Okay, so now let me erase this all and let me take out the Ardino once again. And now let's learn about the new sensor, that is the photoresistor. This is a photoresistor that is also known as LDR. Okay, photoresistor is also known as LDR. So this LDR means L for light, D for dependent, R for resistor. So it is a light dependent resistor. So we saw this simple resistor. So they both perform the same work, but there is a little difference. So if we use this LDR thing, if we use this LDR, this one, then it is a light dependent resistor, means when it finds lights in the surrounding, then the resistance value it gets increased. So electricity will not pass because the current is resisted. Current जब resist हो रहा है, then electricity will not pass. But if there is night, resistance value go down, and in light it goes up. So when it goes down, so electric current can easily pass because the resistor in this is not resisting. It is not preventing the electric current to go in other circuit. Okay, so this is the working of this LDR. So now let's make the circuit for this LDR. So for that I will just connect this LDR here, and I will just zoom this a little bit. Now here in the, this is a non-polar component, so there are terminals. So in the terminal 2 side I will connect this resistor from this side as a C. So let me delete Ardino for one. See here, I told you it's connected vertically, so I can take this and connect it here. So electricity will come till here, then from here it will come till here, and then to terminal. Now from here I can connect it to the negatives. Sorry, this will be positive and this will be negative. I by mistake did it opposite. And now you can change the colors. Okay, so now you would be thinking a question must be coming in your mind, that why we have used a resistor. So for finding out the answer of this question, I will explain you the circuit working of this. See, so electricity will come, let's suppose this is a wire, so it will come from here, it will go here, then here. Now when it comes to the LDR, so let's suppose this white is electricity. So when the electricity has come to LDR, then what will happen? This LDR will provide it the value, the resistance value. Okay, so it's approximately 6 to 700. It may differ in Tinker CAD, but in real life it's this only. Okay, you can just note it down. This LDR will give the value between this thing. Now, when the value is taken to in the current, and let's suppose there is no resistor. Let's remove this resistor for once. Okay, let's suppose there is no resistor. So I am removing this. Okay, so this resistor also I am removing, just a minute. Okay, so now the current will go from here, it will come to this side, it will go. So now all the values are gone away. Now if we want to know the value, then what will we have to do? That is the question. So for that we connect a resistor. Now what will happen when the to the resistor, when the current will come, it will also have values. Then this will resist the current. The current will try to go back. And when it will go back, then what we have to do is, I will tell you. Okay. So the current will go back. So for that case, what we do is, now I have to take my RD. Okay, so now you can first connect the ground pin with this negative here, and this 5 volt you can take and connect here in the positive side. Yes, so now it's done. Now here, from here, this side, see my mouse pointer, we will take a wire, we will connect it to analog pin. Okay. Now what will happen when the current is trying to go back from here? When it's trying to go back, this wire will come, the values will go to the wire and will reach the analog pin. It will reach the analog pin. Now from analog pin, that is Ardino pin, so we can, from coding part, we can take the values easily. So that is why our resistor is connected here. Okay. So now so our circuit for this is completed. Now what we have to do is, today we will make a LED pattern. So for that I will take out 3 LEDs. Cathode of all the LEDs will be connected to the ground pin. And what you can do is that you can just connect the cathode of this LED like this here, and of these LEDs you can connect with each other. So current will pass, this will be a parallel circuit. It will become a parallel circuit. Okay, I have not taught you about that, but that's a very common topic and we are doing Arduino, so you must be knowing this. But this anode you have to connect separately with the separate digital pins, because that will not work without that. Suppose if I will turn its color to yellow, so it's easy to identify. This I will do it as blue. Okay, and this one wire. So I will keep this white and the color of LED also as white. Okay, so here it's done. Yeah. Now we come to the coding part. Now you can go to the code and then you can go to text. So this coding, then after the coding, our session of day 3 will be over. Part 1 is already uploaded. You can watch it in the uploads, not in the live stream, because I didn't did a live stream today. And you can watch the part 2. I will be uploading it. And you can also watch the circuit diagram and code in the description. It will be there. Okay, so first I told you that there are 3 parts. First is defining. We will write INT, we will write LDR. It is connected to analog pin number 1. So we will write A1. Now we will define our 3 LEDs. So here it is of yellow color. So let's say I will write yellow. Then the pin number it is 6. Then again INT blue. Then pin number it is 5. Then INT white. Pin number is 4. So defining is completed in these 4 lines. Now we come to setup. So you will write a void setup. Now we have to give the pin mode for all. So I told you in the previous part that pin mode of sensors is always input. Okay, so we can write here input. Then we can write pin mode of LED yellow. So this will be output, as LEDs are always out because you give them as high and low. Blue also output, white also output. So our setup is also completed. Now comes the last part, that is void loop. So now what we want is, so the task is, when the value is more than 6, okay, when this value of LDR is more than 6, then only this LED should glow. When the value is more than 200, okay, when the value is more than 200, then these two should glow. And when the value is more than 400, then all three should glow. So this is our task. Okay, so let's do it quickly. So for that, we will have to use a condition named if else. Okay, so if else is what? In if, first we write if, it is a special keyword, else also is a special keyword. Okay, let me write this properly. So when we write if, then in the brackets I have to give a condition. Here is a condition. If the condition is satisfied in the program, then we write some code of execution also. So if this condition is satisfied, this code runs. If it is not satisfied, this code doesn't run. Same thing with the else also. Okay, so in else we does not have to give any condition, because if the condition in if it is not satisfied, then the else condition will execute automatically. There is no condition. Now the third thing comes, that is else if. So it's else if. So it's same as if, only the syntax is that we have to write else if. This is because once we write if the first time, then we have to write else if for giving more and more conditions. Okay. So now let's write if. Yeah. So here you have to go and you have to write int value and a semicolon. So there is no value of this thing. Okay. There is no value of this thing. Now what we will do is, it doesn't has any value means it is empty. ये खाली है. In this, what we will do is, we will put the value of this LDR. हम इस LDR की value इसमें रखेंगे. How? We will write a special thing, that is analog read. What we want to read? LDR. That's it. Now what we will write? If value is more than 6. Now what we want, like we want that if value is more than 6, then this should glow. If value is more than 200, then this should glow. So if value is more than 6, if value is more than 6, then automatically it is more than 200 also. So in this case, what we can do is, we can use this operator and. Now comes the operator, it's and. So and operator is very useful. There is or operator also by this sign and not by this sign. So the about that we will not learn. We will learn about this and operator only. So if we want to give two condition in single if or single else if, then we use this and operator. Now we will write and value is less than 200. So अभी क्या हो गया? अगर value 6 से ज़्यादा और 200 से कम है, if it's more than 600 and less than 200, then what should happen? I told you special command, digital write yellow one should be high. So digital write yellow high, just copy this, paste this 3 more times. Then you can make this blue. This will be white, and yeah, this will be deleted. This and these both will be low, as we don't want these to glow now. Now what we will write? Else if value is more than 200 and value is less than 400. Then what should happen? You can just now copy this and paste it. And now the blue and yellow both should have to make this I and only white will be there. Now we will write else if value is more than 400. Now here only one condition, because in the last we only want that if value is more than 400, then these three should flow. This only we want. So here we does not need to give a range. Then what should happen again? You can paste that thing. Then in this case, we will make all the three LEDs high, like this. Okay. Now let's see that whether it works or not. So now let's make the value more than 6. See, it's more than 6 now. Then yellow is glowing. If it's more than 200, blue is glowing. Now it's more than 400. All three are glowing. You can try it by making it lesser. See, when it's less, then all three are also turning off. So our task is done. Now, what if you want to recheck? Now, if you want to recheck, check the value that whether it is working fine. So you can also print the value. How? By the help of serial monitors. See this. But about this, we will not learn today. This is a tomorrow's topic. So tomorrow we will learn about this. And please attend the tomorrow session also. It would be very useful. We will learn about some more sensors. And I hope you like today's session also. Please subscribe the channel if you have not done yet, and please set the bell icon to all and have a look over my channel daily. I give I give weekly updates, and I upload many videos in a week, so you can learn many things. And now I have a total of 1000 views and 40 subscribers. So this is because of your support. Please keep supporting me, and I will be back with you. Thank you.